This season on Heavy Rescue 216.
This is the 216. Everyone is in a rush. Traffic is now closed. Just pull it.
The busiest section of Anthony Henday Drive is in West Edmonton between 87 Avenue and Stony Plain Road, where it carries over 105,000 vehicles per day.
The nature of these roads is fast. Everyone is in a rush.
We're getting calls every 1 to 2 minutes.
Why mess around with one tons? Just buy a rotator.
We're going to pick up a truck.
Things are dangerous here. I want to get off this road. The Lone Star is like a Cadillac.
Chris, the one with the big white truck.
Every day it's worth getting up to do a recovery.
On the 216. The first line of defense is a team of incident response crews that can handle any disaster because here, failure is not an option. It's a beautiful day in Manitoba. Miss Jane is heading out on Highway 23 in her classic 59 El Camino to get some upholstery work done at a specialty shop in the little town of Dry Gulch. This is the life. The boss is on holiday. I have a few days off. I'm cruising down the open highway in my flame orange El Camino. You can't beat orange on the highway. It's visible. A power color really makes a statement. Miss Jane takes a call on the hands-free from her friend Greg. Hi Greg. Yeah, I'm on my way to get the seats done. I think that will pretty much complete the restoration. I'm so lucky you did all the body work and were willing to sell this baby to me. I've been in love with a 59 Chev since 1959. And don't bother doing the math because my age is private. As she rounds the bend, Miss Jane is confronted by a tractor-trailer unit sliding toward her in her lane as it begins to jackknife. Easy, Janie, easy, easy, easy. To avoid a collision, Miss Jane is forced off the road. The El Camino hits the ditch. A hardened drift flips her up and the El Camino does a 360-degree sideways roll. I can't believe this. Who writes these scripts anyway? Her first call is to 911. She's fine. The trucker is fine. Luckily, CTR 1125 was in town with Colin and he'll come out to recover the tractor. But she won't let any old hit from the sticks touch the El Camino. She makes a quick call to the boss, who was out doing tours in Seattle.
I think you can pick up the El Camino yourself. Just do what I taught you.
Okay, I'll get on it. A helpful passing motorist gives Miss Jane a ride back to the city, where she fires up IR-88 and heads back to the scene. Miss Jane pulls up to recover her car that's in the ditch. Normally you don't use a tandem to pull out a classic car, but you gotta do what you gots to do. Miss Jane will rig her truck to the back and front of the El Camino, but instead of using chains, which will damage her paintwork, she will use straps to protect it and will cause minimal damage. Not only are we using straps, but we are lifting it to not damage the undercarriage of my lovely El Camino. Now, Miss Jane will tow the car back home. 2,200 kilometers in BC, the boss is back from being on tour in Seattle.
Now that I'm home in BC, it's time for me to get to work right on the BC and Alberta border.
At 1:43 p.m., a delivery van going way under the speed limit was passed by a tractor-trailer and the driver of the truck cut in way too close, hitting the delivery van, putting both vehicles in the ditch.
I came out here in CTR 542 and we have Jonathan coming out here in CTR 118. And last but not least, we have Scott coming out here with CTR 745.
The rotator and the Lone Star will pull out the truck and trailer. Once the truck is clear, they will pull out the delivery van.
The trailer is completely empty, which makes it easy for us to pull it over. Now it's out quick and easy.
Now Scott is going to pull out the delivery van and the crew will head off.
That's a wrap, everyone.